Hey loves, welcome to a makeup tutorial. I haven't done one of these in so long, but I wanted to share with you guys my no foundation makeup routine, especially as spring/summer arrives. When it gets very hot, I don't really like to wear heavy makeup during the day. Normally I'll do like my heavy makeup beats towards like the evening or like a dinner type vibe. So during the day when it's hot, I live in Houston, Texas, also travel in between Atlanta a lot, and in the South it is very hot and humid. I don't like to wear heavy foundation because it tends to melt during the day. So let me show you guys my 10-minute or less foundationless makeup routine. First, I have my skin already moisturized and prepped. Sometimes I don't like to wear primer either because I just feel like it's a little heavy and sticky. Well, mine is, so I'm going to completely opt out of that. You can use it if you want to, but I like to start off by doing my brows first, and I'm going in with the NYX or NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. I have mine in the shade Espresso. And I like this brow pencil because it's dual ended. It has like the little spoolie on the other end, and I like just like the little precision tip that it has. So I'm gonna go in and fill in my brows. And once I have them filled in, I just kind of go with the spoolie end and kind of diffuse them out a little bit more before I go in with my concealer to clean them up. And I just follow my natural brow shape. I don't really try to like overdo the arch or anything. I like mine to be kind of like a medium density or medium thickness, I should say. Now to clean up my brows, I'm going in with the Lip Bar. This is their Quick Conceal Caffeine Concealer. I absolutely love this. This is woman owned and black owned, and she's actually a FAMU alumna, so check out the Lip Bar, you guys. Her name is Melissa Butler. I absolutely love the Lip Bar products. I'm just gonna go in with like a flathead brush, and just carve out my brows to clean them up more. Sometimes I'll come over on the side of it and just kind of sharpen the ends up a little bit. And sometimes if I like overdo it, I'll go back in with the brow pencil and kind of add some more pigment to it. Like on this one, I kind of went in a little bit too much with the concealer, so I'll just add a little bit more color back. But this concealer is in the shade Caramel 1.0. Absolutely love that. And then I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender or sponge and just lightly diffuse and blend out that concealer. After my brows, I'm going to move on to the face. So this is my favorite skin tint. This is also by the Lip Bar. This is their Just a Tint 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner, and this has SPF 11 and hyaluronic acid in it. A very great lightweight skin tint that you can honestly like build the coverage with a little bit, but again, I like it because it just feels like you're just wearing a moisturizer, and the color payoff is amazing. So I'm going to go in with this. And I really don't do too much, like I said, because you can honestly build up the coverage if you want to do that. In this case, I'm not going to really try to put no concealer on. So I just want to show you guys how it will look if you don't want to put concealer on. And honestly, what I do is kind of just put 3 dots under both of my eyes. And then I'll just do 2 lines on the face. And the reason I'm putting it under my eyes because it'll kind of just act as like some concealer type coverage, since this is a 3-in-1 skin conditioner. Can't forget my chin, and I only put a little bit on my forehead because I feel like I'm a little bit more tanned around my forehead area, so I try not to drag it up too much. And then I'm just going to go in with a buffing brush and blend and buff this skin tint in. It has a beautiful coverage. You see that? And then under my eyes, kind of just tap in like I would do with some concealer. I'm going to go back in with that beauty blender sponge and kind of diffuse it out a little bit more. Now I'm going to go in with the beauty blender, and as you guys can see with my tanned hairline, this is why I don't try to drag it up too much, but I'm going to go in and just kind of buff it out some more with this sponge. Really get under my eye. Beautiful coverage, right? So after I do that, I'm going to go in and lightly contour with a powder, not a cream, again because I want this to be as lightweight as possible. Definitely because, you know, if I go in with cream and it's super hot, I'm going to also melt that off my face in that heat too. So I'm just going to go in with my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. And I have mine in the shade medium to dark, and I'm just going to go in with these two colors. This is the contour and the sculptor shade. Just kind of lightly tap both, not too much. Dust off the excess and really just focus that alongside my cheekbones. Definitely going in on that hairline. This really helps just kind of blend in my forehead a little bit more since it was already like naturally tanned. And then I'm going to do a little bit on my chin as well. Alright, next I'm going to go in with blush, and this has been like my favorite thing to do lately, especially pairing different types of blushes together. So in this case, I'm going to do a powder version instead of a liquid version. Liquid is definitely a little bit more pigmented, especially if you want to do more like your night looks. And honestly, I feel like with liquid you can melt that off too. So I'm going to go in with the powder version. So my favorite two to combine together is this Chanel, I feel like I'm going to say this so wrong, but this is the Joues Contraste, and this is how it looks. It's like this deep mauve pinky color, and it's in the shade 260 Alezane. And then I like this Eye to Cheek Valentino blush. This is like more of like a highlighted baked blush, and this is also like a mauve color. Whoops, the little compact came out. And this is in the shade 111. So first I'm going to pair the Chanel on first, and this is just with a fluffy brush. I like to go on my nose first, and honestly I start off light because honestly you could really use a little too much of this, so I try not to do that. And I'm just placing it on the apples of my cheek, so right above that contour. And I feel like the camera isn't even really doing it like justice of picking up how this looks, but I kind of drag the blush up into the side of my hairline as well. Now I'm going to go in and pair the Valentino on top, again starting with my nose. This is where you're going to start seeing a little bit of that sparkle, you see? This is like definitely what I like to call like a 2-in-1 highlighter slash blush, and it looks so pretty in the sunlight. So now I'm practically almost done. The last thing that I like to do before I move on to lips and to my mascara is just set the skin with this Lip Bar Next to Skin setting spray. This has avocado and raspberry extract in it. Locking that in, and now I'm going to add my mascara. This is the Milk Kush mascara. I don't personally like to wear strip lashes during the day either. I just love wearing my bare lashes. It just kind of gives me like that baby doll look, so just gonna go in with some regular mascara. And every now and then I'll go ahead and hit my bottom lashes as well. Now this step is totally optional, but if you feel like you're gonna sweat a little bit, because I definitely sweat a little bit when it gets a little too hot. Honestly, when it's like about 80 degrees or higher, I'm definitely gonna sweat in my T-zone area. So I'm gonna go in with some Morphe setting powder. And this is their Banana Bake-In set. And I like to go in with one of these like little puffers. Love these. And I'm gonna hit up my under eye too, like almost acting as if I had concealer on. A little bit down the bridge of my nose. And definitely on my forehead. And then just to dust all of that excess off, just a big fluffy brush. And again, to set that in, I'm going to go in with the Lip Bar setting spray. And then to lock that in again, I'm going to go in with the same setting spray. Alright, now let's move on to lips. Going back in with the Lip Bar, of course, because they're literally known for their lip products. This is their vegan lip gloss. I have been obsessed with their vegan lip glosses. I have so many different shades. So today I'm going to try the shade Top Tier. This is like a dark chocolatey brown, but I feel like it's gonna go on like in a sheer color, because most of the lip glosses that I have in this tube are like more of like a sheer type of vibe. If you want it to come off a little bit darker, I would say pair it with a chocolate brown lip liner, but I'm just gonna go in with the lip gloss by itself. Very pretty. Alright, and that concludes this 10-minute foundationless makeup routine, you guys, for the spring/summer. This feels very lightweight, no foundation because I used a skin tint, and my cheekbones are literally glowing since I paired two blushes. This overall look is very affordable to do, simple and easy, and honestly it could be a day to night look. Like I said, if you want the lip color to be a little bit more darker, I would definitely pair with a chocolate brown lip liner to just like make it look like a full night look. But this looks so pretty, fresh, glowy. I'm obsessed, and I know I'm definitely not gonna sweat this off. Like, this is honestly sweat proof. Alright, you guys, every product that I use in this tutorial will be in the description box down below, so make sure you guys check it out. Again, like I said, most of all the products that I use is woman or black owned, which is from the brand The Lip Bar, so make sure you guys check them out and give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for more videos to come, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.